Hey guys, hope you're all doing very well. In today's video I am going to do a demonstration. I'm going to experiment with Lush's elbow grease. Let me just grab it, it's over here. Okay, so yeah, the other day when I was in Lush to get some dream cream for my tattoo healing, there'll be a video on that eventually at some point. The guy that was in there demonstrated this elbow grease and I was kind of like, okay, well it literally says on here why it's tattoo brightening, so it's literally that good that they're claiming that it brightens your tattoos. So what elbow grease is a moisturising bar. You know, Lush do crazy things with stuff. You know, they have like dry shampoos and powdery shampoos and powder toothpaste. I don't know, they have so many weird shit. So obviously they're going to come up with something like this. It looks like a stick of butter, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't want to open it too much. So yeah, it literally does look like a stick of butter. Do we see this? Now the smell of this is, I don't know, it's very it's strong, it's really strong, but it's not unpleasant. I can't put my finger on like what the scent is. It's so strange. Definitely, if you ever go into Lush or whatever, give this a sniff. But it smells good. I'm not against it at all. Anyway, I thought I would do like a demonstration and a review for you. Like I'm trying it for the first time. I haven't put it on myself at all since I've had it. I've had it over a week now and I've been waiting to play with it, but then I got my back tattoo and everything's just been put on hold because of that. So we're going to get to this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it on a couple of my traditional tattoos because that's what I got it for. My black and grey tattoos, I like it to look quite smoky. I don't want them to be too intense. I want to keep it quite smoky, so I'm not going to try, well, I'll try a little bit on here. I will try a little bit on here, but I mainly got it for my colour traditional tattoo because they're looking a little bit pale lately. You know, they're not as bright as they normally are. I think it's to do with like the weather or something, I don't know. I'm not exactly tanned or anything, I never have been. And even when I've tried, I've given myself sunstroke. Oh my god, I need to do a video on that. That was quite a few years ago, but it's entertaining, let me tell you. So what I'm going to do is draw halfway down one of my tattoos. So I'm going to draw a line like halfway through my pumpkin, and then we're going to do a test to see, you know, what looks brighter or something, I don't know. Okay, so I've just got some liquid lipsticks. I've got two shades here. I've got a Colourpop one in More Better and a sleek one in Petal. I don't know why that matters, but I'm going to draw a line halfway through. I'm not too sure what colour's going to work better on my tattoos. Maybe a paler colour will. I am going to draw a line through the middle of, is this in focus? I hope so. Is this going to, yeah, that's good. Is that showing up? A little bit. I want something to really stand out so we can see the split. Let's see if this one works better. Let's draw halfway through. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry quickly. I may just go through all of them. Just doing a line on my perfume bottle one. Okay, let's just let this dry. So does this say, oh, I've ripped it now, that's fantastic. I was going to say, does this say anything, you know, while we're waiting? So it says how to use. You won't need much elbow grease. Slip this blend of hydrating cup, UAQ and Mirimimu. I will subtitle this. Butters over anywhere that needs a little love. Top tip, got ink, glide this bar over tattoos to make the colour detail pop. So it does say colour details there, it doesn't say black and grey, it says colour. Good to know. Sunny and cheerful neroli ylang ylang and orange flower blossom will put a smile on your face. Oh, I guess that's the scent of it. Okay, is this dried? No, I put too much on, didn't I? I'm going to end up smudging it everywhere. Right, I'm putting, oh my gosh. Right, I'm putting it on. I'm not going to go right up to the line. Wow, okay. So the thing is, it does look kind of shiny, but can you see how more intense that is? Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just like my brain saying yes, yes it is, even though it's not. But to me, it just looks so much nicer. I don't know whether it's because it's shiny or not, but so this side here, over this side, you guys can't see shit. So over this side here, there's nothing on it, it's dry. This side has something on it. You can see the shine. Right, now I'm going to rub it in with my fingers because that's what the guy did in Lush. Try not to touch the lips. Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah, they're not lying. You only need a little bit. I think I put far too much on here. It's very oily. I will say that. It's very oily. And it's kind of like surprising because the bar is so hard. You wouldn't expect that. Wow, okay. So again, it's quite shiny. If I can zoom you guys in, let's just focus on it. So there, if you can see here, so this side, it has the Lush bar on it, the elbow grease, and then the other side over here doesn't. I definitely see a difference. So yeah, this side over here looks a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? just colourful, it looks brighter, it looks a bit more healthier. This side over here just looks a bit more matte, it looks quite flat and just not, the saturation isn't as good as it is over here. If you can see the difference. Maybe not, maybe it's just in my mind, but I definitely see a difference there. Okay, let's try it on my perfume tattoo. Now this is going to be hard to do. I'm going to just put a little dab on this time, not as much. So I'm just dabbing it. Nothing intense, but the warmth of your skin melts it. So don't leave it in a warm place because it will just melt or something. Okay, I'm just going to look at it myself. This one, it hasn't done too much, I don't think. The blacks look a lot more black. The colour hasn't changed that much. So which side did I even do now? So this side here, I haven't put anything on. This side over here, I have. There's a little difference, but it's not as intense as this one, I don't think. Maybe it just works on certain colours, maybe, I don't know. My perfume bottle is teal, so it's quite a dark colour. It's not the darkest, it's not black, but yeah, but the black has definitely, which is here, this black bit here has definitely been brought out quite a bit. If I can focus you guys in so you guys can see a bit better. Yeah, this side I put the elbow grease on, this side over here. This side over here I did not. I can't really see a difference on this one that much. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, I'm going to try my tiger, which you can't fucking see. So I'm going to have to stand up, not stand up, excuse my pyjama bottoms. Okay, can you see it? Right, I'm not going to put a line on this one, let's just see. Let's just see without the line. So if I put it, it's going to be better if I do it in the inner arm bit there. So I'm going to just do 1, 2 swipes, not intense, I'm not pressing down hard at all. And just rub it in. This way I can actually proper rub it in without worrying about lipstick. Okay, let me get close in to you guys. Okay, so this side here has it. This side here does not. There's a little bit of a difference. I think it just makes things a lot more, I don't know, like shiny and a bit intense. It's definitely more moisturised, so I think that's what brings out the colour, but it's not like a huge difference. Yeah, there's not like an intense difference with this one. Again, this side has it, this side doesn't. What else should I try it on? Let's try it on an inner arm tattoo, because it may be different for each part of the body. Maybe, I don't know, just because my inner arm, your inner arm is quite thin, like the skin is thinner on your inner arm. I don't know, I'm just winging it here. I'll put it on my twister tattoo, just half of it again, just a few swipes, nothing intense. Oh, okay, yes, this is working for this one. Okay, sorry, you guys can't see shit in a minute. Okay, how can I show you guys if I stand up? Okay, so this side here has it. You can see here the orange is so much more brighter than this side. This side is very flat and dull. This one's a lot more neon. It looks like it does when I first got it. I actually love this colour so much, but it went down a little bit, faded a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of difference. I don't know if you guys can see it at all. Okay, so again, this side has it, this side doesn't. There's definitely a difference. It's not an intense difference, but it's really brought out the colour compared to this one here. And especially in the tornado here, it's just the shading is a lot more darker on this bit here than it is here. It just feels better. I like how it makes my arm feel. Right, I'm going to try a little bit on my black and grey arm here. Just to try, see if it's any different or anything. What can I try it on? Let's try it on the house. Oh, this is going to be so hard. Okay, so if I try it on this little section here and then leave this tower section here untouched, we'll see the difference. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look here. There's a little bit of difference, but it's not like, oh my gosh, you know. Yeah, there is really not that much difference. Oh, help if this was on, right? Let's just turn that on a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I put it on this section here, and this section here doesn't have any. There's not much difference at all in it. If anything, this one here looks a bit brighter. Well, not brighter, but a little bit more darker. It may just be the design, I don't know. Yeah, it hasn't really done anything for the black and grey situation. My black and grey sleeve isn't really heavy black, it's a lot more grey than anything, obviously, but you can get black and grey tattoos to be quite dark or quite light. This is a lot more like shaded. if that makes sense. So it's a lot more grey than anything. But it's not intense or anything in any section. The main section really is here for Samara. Her hair is probably the darkest thing on my tattoo. Let's try it. Let's try it on Samara. Okay, I hope this is in focus. Right, I'm just going to do it. Which side are you guys can see? You guys can see this side a bit better. Okay, let's just wipe half of her hair. It's not much of a difference, I don't think. I don't know. No, no, not much of a difference at all. Okay, let's try one more. I'm going to try my rose tattoos just to see if they come out anymore. So you guys just look at them now. Just look at them in all their glory, and I'm just going to whack it on the whole thing. Just dab it over here and stuff. Rub it in. It feels really nice. It feels a lot like, oh wow. Ooh. I don't know if it's just like the shine of the moisturising bar is what is making this look good to me. I don't know. Right, let's try on this one. So this is quite a dark tattoo. See what happens. It does look a bit more intense, but it's not like crazy. Do you know what I mean? There's not much of a difference. It's not like life-changing, I don't think anyway. Is it a fun product to have, and does it smell good? Absolutely. And yeah, my skin feels a lot different. I'm gonna go back to here. Yeah, it feels, oh my good gosh. Oh no, I've smudged it. Yeah, my skin feels a lot better. I definitely think it brings out oranges and reds much better than any other colour. A lot of colour didn't come out for this one, like it didn't draw out a lot of colour for this, there wasn't much difference. But for anything that has been orange or red, so my rose is this side. So my rose, I feel like it popped a little bit more. The orange in my twister tattoo, it definitely popped a little more. Let's try, oh, I've got a lot of orange and red in my Dubai tattoo here. Let's try it on here, just one more. I can't stop now. I'm just going to dab it, especially on the orange and red. Oh, yes. Okay, for sure. That has helped it so much. Do you see how much that has popped? Like, it's so vibrant right now. Yeah, okay, for sure this works a lot on orange, reds, yellows. Not so much for my tiger tattoo though. So definitely reds and oranges, it works a lot more for. Let's try my lipstick, which is a pinky red colour. Yeah, it's, oh my gosh. Oh, you guys can't really see it, but it's definitely brought out the colour a lot. I remember when I first got this lipstick tattoo done and the colour was so nice, it was so vibrant and so bright, because all I used to wear was pink lipstick, like all the time, pink and red lipstick. So I had a pinky red shade for the lipstick. Obviously I wear a lot more colours now, but yeah, it's brought it out. So for sure I think it brings out the colour in warmer tones more than anything. I wish I had a few more cool tone tattoos to try it on, but I don't, so. But yeah, okay, so my final verdict after like experimenting for however long I've been doing this, the sun has literally gone down, so yeah, for sure I would definitely say try this. If you're curious, I would say it's so worth it. I think I paid $5.99. The expiry date on this is March 2018, so it lasts a year, so it's definitely worth it, like $5.99 for something that's going to last a year, because I know with quite a few Lush products they go out of date quite quickly, especially like their face masks. I've had a couple of those in my lifetime and they run out of date quickly and you can't get to use them all, but with something like this it lasts a year, so I definitely say try it. It's a lot of fun, it smells good. But make sure you smell it before you buy it, because it may be a smell that you might not like. It is quite strong. It's definitely left a scent all over me, but it's not repulsive, it's not disgusting, it's not the worst scent I've ever smelled. It's not my favourite, but it's not my least favourite. It's not like Snow Fairy where you just want to like eat it and bathe in it and die in it and take it to the grave with you. It's a bit extreme, but trust me, that's how I feel about Snow Fairy and the Comforter as well. Oh my gosh, I love that smell so much. So yeah, I definitely give this, I'm gonna give this like 7 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. So if you have a lot of black and grey pieces, it may not be as fun for you. So if you're strictly like black and grey, this may not be as fun for you. It didn't really do much. It made my skin feel great. So if you're looking for a good moisturiser, an intense moisturiser, then yeah, go for it, carry on. But if you have a lot of warm toned tattoos, so you know, like especially like this, like oh my gosh, can we just, like it just looks so much better now. I definitely recommend it if you've got a lot of oranges and reds. Will I carry on using this? Absolutely. I think this is definitely going to be something I will use during the summer months, obviously when my tattoos are more on show. So in like winter and stuff, it's not something that bothered. I'm not saying my tattoos bother me or anything with how much they've like faded. Obviously tattoos fade, the colour doesn't stay bright forever. It just doesn't work like that. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed this. I would definitely use it. I'm going to put cling film over it, I think, because shutting this is, like the way I've ripped it open, is not going to keep it, you know, in its full true form. And like I said, try not to keep this anywhere warm because it's quite melty. It's not like melty like butter, but it's like coconut oil, like that is quite hard in form. But when it melts, it's like a gooey mess. So I think that might be the same sort of thing. Let me know if you have ever used this or if you're intrigued by this, if you've got any tips and tricks when it comes to brightening your tattoos. I'd love to know. I'd love to try them also, so that'd be quite cool to see if I can find anything else that makes my tattoos brighter. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing very well, and until my next video, bye!